Hello again, everyone. Marcus here. I review stuff today. I'm reviewing the song Night Ride by the Growlers. As always, the song comes to you as a request from one of my viewers, so if you want to be that person to request something, just leave it in the comments. I'll be sure to add it to my list. Although I always say no promises once it gets on the list because it is a long list. But once it's on there, there's at least a chance that I'll get to it. All right, so get those requests in. And so I've listened to a few songs by the Growlers now here on the channel. You can go check those out. But I gotta say, I'm still kind of waiting to really love a song from this band. There's been a couple that I've reacted positively towards, and I've given a positive review. And then there was The Fruit is for Everyone, which I'm not sure why that one was requested because it was like a minute long and it was kind of nothing, but that's beside the point. And so I've liked some of the songs from this band, but I'm waiting for the song that really makes me a fan, So we'll see if this can be it. And with that, I say we jump right into it. Again, this is the Growlers Night Ride. Here we go. Yeah, maybe that was it. Maybe that's the song that finally really gets me into the Growlers, because that was very enjoyable. I liked that a whole lot. From the moment that bass line came in, I mean that bass really set the tone for this song being a little bit more groovy and fun to listen to. So yeah, I liked this one a whole lot. I say we break it down piece by piece like we always do. Of course, starting with the lyrics. So let's do it. Let's see. Let's jump over here. Too soon, wanted more time, could have held out, but your clock was ticking. No easing in, straightened out lines, alone with your thoughts because your friends are still in. Yeah, well, I wonder what it's talking about here. I'm actually going to click on this, see what this person thinks. Giving up drinking, drugs, and clubbing means becoming straight edge. Okay, I mean, I guess it's not where I was going to take it at all. Too soon, wanted more time, could have held out, but your clock was ticking. To me, that sounds like death, but then as I read on, it doesn't seem that serious. No easing in, straightened out lines, alone with your thoughts because your friends are still in. I mean, yeah, maybe it is leaving the club, leaving the bar, and it's like, all right, now I'm just kind of sitting here with my thoughts while my friends are still having a good time. I mean, I can kind of see that, sure. Oh, I mean, I guess maybe I should keep reading. Nightclubs and back rooms, baggies in the bathrooms, nothing's changed but you. Saying nothing's missing, thoughts are drifting away from you. The morning sun fills the void, now you see there never was a point. So yeah, maybe it is someone trying to give up drugs and partying and that kind of thing. And now having to find other ways to, again, sort of fill that void. So maybe drugs was sort of an escape. Maybe the partying was an escape. But now that that's kind of gone, it's like, well, what do I fill that with, Over and over and over again until you can no longer pretend you are sane. Try, but you couldn't get any more sure, and the ending still will never change. I want to read that one more time. Over and over and over again until you can no longer pretend you are sane. Try, but you couldn't get any more sure, and the ending still will never change. Over and over again till you can no longer pretend you are sane. Try, but you couldn't get any more sure, and the ending still will never change. So I mean, maybe they're sticking with it. They have some conviction in what they're doing. Tomorrow night will go on without you there. Tomorrow night go on without you till dawn, and no one will care. Damn. And so this person, maybe they did something to where it's like they've been sort of rejected wholly from their group, I don't know. You can't know, it's a move in the dark. Hesitation leaves you hung on the lip. Unclench your teeth, peel off the smile, see no one there, and you release your grip. You can't know, it's a move in the dark. Hesitation leaves you hung on the lip. Unclench your teeth, peel off the smile. For me, they're kind of faking it, like, oh yeah, I'm totally cool with not being invited. But really, it's like, come on. Nightclubs and back rooms, baggies in the bathrooms, nothing changed but you. Saying nothing's missing, thoughts are drifting away from you. Led the beast to the clear, one more step and a long way down. The morning sun fills the void. Now you see there never was a point. Over and over and over again, so you can no longer pretend you're sane. And it kind of finishes off there with the chorus, and the ending still will never change. Yeah, I mean, I definitely think you can read it as someone, again, sort of giving up partying, drugs, etc., and sort of being rejected from maybe their friend group, and having to go on without that I guess supporter friend group or what have you, and sort of try to adjust their life. Yeah, I can kind of read that. So, I mean, I feel like it's pretty relatable, actually. I don't drink alcohol. I actually never have, and I'm like in my 30s now. I don't do drugs. I don't party. That's just not what I'm into, I think when I was younger, that was definitely like it was almost taboo not to do those things, right? It's like everyone else is doing it, and I just wasn't. But as I've gotten older, I feel like people are more accepting, and everyone's kind of moved past that like almost need to drink and need to party for the most part. So I definitely don't catch as much flack for it nowadays, but definitely when I was younger, it was just kind of like, what the hell's wrong with this guy? But so I can kind of ride along with this one lyrically. I mean, even if it wasn't relatable, I think the way, I guess what I'm trying to say is, even if I didn't relate to it personally, I think the way it's written is still really, really good. So I'm giving it 2 thumbs up lyrically. As far as the instrumentation goes, like I said, that bass line really set the tone, really made for a very groovy like intro, and then kept that groove throughout the song. Drum work I thought was also nice and energetic and really fit with that grooviness. The guitar I thought throughout was fantastic. And I'm actually seeing here, this was produced by Sean Everett and Julian Casablancas, which is interesting because as I was listening, I felt like, I was like, this can kind of sound like the Strokes. This kind of sounds familiar. It sounds like something I've heard before, and I guess here in the sense is that they sort of lent their creative talents to this. So I'm digging that. I'm digging that. Let me see the credits here. They don't have all the instruments listed. Love the guitar work. There was a moment there where it kind of was almost isolated, and I was like, yeah, that sounds fantastic. So, and then the vocals. I thought the vocals were really good. Again, very much reminding me of like the Strokes, or kind of in that same vein, in a sense of that like sort of poppy side of them, But it was very groovy. I enjoyed it. 2 big thumbs up instrumentally and vocally. As far as replay value goes, this one is definitely going on the playlist. Like I said, this might be the song that finally kind of gets me into the Growlers. I think we had a couple false starts here, but this might be it. So if you guys can give me more like this, I definitely enjoy it. So 2 thumbs up for replay value as well. This one is for sure going on a playlist. Thank you so much for whoever requested this one. Really had a great time listening to it. As always, if you want to be that person to request something, just leave it in the comments. I'll be sure to add it to my list. If you enjoyed the music as much as I did, of course, go support the artists. Go listen to their music wherever you can. And lastly, if you'd like to support me, just all the normal stuff you do on YouTube, like and subscribe and comment. All right, guys, that's going to be it for me. I almost forgot to mention, you can also check the description to follow me on Twitch, Twitter, or TikTok. Now that's going to be it for me. I hope you enjoyed the video, and hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.